Hello everyone. This is the group presentation of related to bypass operation. Bypass operation. A bypass operation is a form of entrapment whereby a police agent disguised as a buyer of illegal drugs undertakes a sale transaction with a seller. Ito yung ginagawa na magdi-disguise yung isang police, siya yung bibili. Pag nakita yung pag naki, after nilang mag-deal, pwede silang hulihin or huhulihin sila ng police.
Legal procedures. Article 3, Section 2 of the 1987 Philippine Constitutions. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures of whatever nature and for any purpose shall be inviolable. Violable. And no search warrant or warrant of arrest shall issue except upon probable cause to be determined personally by the judge. This sets the fundamental rule that searches and seizures must generally be carried out under a validity issued warrant. The constitutions, however, tolerate certain recognized exceptions where the intrusion by law enforcement is immediately justified. Kung baga dito, karapatan ng inaresto na maging ligtas sa hindi maayos na pag-aresto at paghalugog na ibang bagay kung wala mismo yung warrant of arrest or search warrant. Depende na lang kung merong nakitang probable cause or caught in the act yung action. Next. Statutory and rules of court provisions. Pre-production ensures that all elements are prepared before filming begins. Procedure, secure financing, casting, directors, hire actors, and production. Rule 113, Section 5, Rule of Court on Warrantless Arrest. In flagrante delicto, a peace officer may effect an arrest without a warrant when in his presence, the person to be arrested has committed, is actually committing, or is attempting to commit an offense. Kumbaga dito is maaring arestuhin ng walang warrant of arrest ang isang tao kung siya ay nahuli sa akto ng paggawa ng krimen o nasaksihan mismo ng polis ang pagkakasala sa bypass. Nakikita mismo ng polis ang transaksyon ng droga kaya valid ang aresto kahit walang warrant.
In a bypass situation, the drug sale is committed in the presence of the arresting officer who acts as the buyer or is privy to the transaction. This justifies the immediate arrest without a warrant. Yung nagkakaroon ng bentahan ng drugs sa harap na nagpapanggap ng pulis o ahente ng batas. Ay nagpapanggap na buyer o ahente ng batas. Dahil nasaksayan na pulis yung pagbebenta ng droga, pwede niya arestuhin yung suspect na dahil lumalabag ito sa batas. PLE 126, Rules of Court on Search and Seizure, requires a search warrant based on probable cause, except in cases where jurisprudence allows for a valid warrantless search, such as one that is incidental to a lawful arrest. Sa ganitong sitwasyon, required yung search warrant bago ka mag-cap ng kung anong kakapkawin mo. Pero minsan pwede ka mag-search without warrant of arrest. Kaya warrantless search. Kasi kung nakita mo na nagbebenta o may nakita ang droga, pwede mo siyang kapkapan nang walang warrant search. Binabypass, the arrest happens the moment illegal transaction. Binabypass, the arrest happens the moment the illegal transaction is consummated. The suspect hands over the drugs to the posterior buyer or is caught in the act of dealing the drugs. Since the arrest is lawful, the search of the person immediate surrounding is deemed valid as an incident of the lawful arrest. Dito kailangan search warrant bago ka Dito kailangan ng warrant bago ka maghalugog ng gamit ng iba. Public Act number 9165, Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, as amended by RA 1064C, governs the prosecution of drug-related offenses, including sale and possession of dangerous drugs. Section 21 of RA 9165 provides for chain of custody requirements, marking inventory, and photography such drugs. These rules ensure the integrity of evidence in drug-related assets, including bypass operation. Dito yun, no? Ni-record yung kung sino dumampot ng ebidensya, yung mga requirements, yung mga marking, dito ni-record lahat para maalam kung para masiguro na yung katatawanan na para may katatawanan yung ebidensya.
Officer conduct. So ito yung kosher buyer and yung confidential informant. Ito sila yung parang mga officer na nakikipag-coordinate sa mga confidential informant, yung mga kumbaga asset, yung mga kung tawagan asset. Tapos sila yung mag-arrange ng transaction. Tapos kapag halimbawa na ito na nakapag-arrange na sila ng transaction, dito na yung papasok yung pre-operational planning coordination, which is makikipag-coordinate na sila sa PDEA para lahat ng ebidensya ay ma-account para kumbaga maging admissible sa korte, maging legal. Tapos ito naman yung officer in conduct na entrapment team is for evidence money is prepared with document, serial number, and location. Tapos yung the actual transaction, ito yung officer na mismo yung nakikipag-transact dun sa seller. Tapos, once na na-hand over na sa'yo na-hand over na nung officer yung pera at naibigay na ng seller yung drugs or yung item, once nakapit na nung officer, meron na silang tinatawag doon na signal, which is kapag sumignal na yung officer, ibig sabihin positive na seller, seller or parang positive na nagbebenta siya. Ayun.
Ang suspect sa oras na nahuli sa akto ng law enforcement na nag-commit ng krimen, maaari itong arestuin in flagrante delicto without a warrant. Tulad ng sinasabi ng arrest in flagrante delicto na in very act of committing a crime. At ang warrantless arrest na ginawa sa suspect ay under ito ng Rule 113, Section 5 of the Rule of Court, kung saan sinasabi dito na when a person is caught committing a crime, when an offense has just been committed and a person is reasonably believed to be the offender, an arrest without a warrant is a lawful exemption to the general rule that an arrest requires a warrant. After ng arrest in flagrante delicto, susundan ito ng search incident to lawful arrest na nagkakandak ang law enforcer ng immediate search sa suspect at sa paligid nito para sa iba pang kontrabando. At ito ay nire-recognize o kinikilala ng rules of court at ng jurisprudence natin.
Marking inventory and chains of custody. Upon seizure of the suspected illegal drugs, the Officer must mark the seat, item and conduct an inventory and photography at the place of the incident. The chains of custody must be strictly observed for seizure and marking to turn over, to forensic examination, and to presentation in court. Any break in the chains of custody may cast doubt on the integrity of the evidence. Sabi rito, kapag nakasamsam ng illegal na droga ang mga pulis, kailangan nilang markahan, kunan ng litrato, at ilista ang mga ebidensya sa mismong lugar ng incident. Dapat din maayos ang maitala ang bawat paglipat ng ebidensya, pagkasamsam, pagsusuri sa laboratory hanggang sa pagharap sa korte. Ayon sa Section 21 RA 9165, kapag 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 ba yun? Kapag naputol ang prosesong ito, maaring mawala ng visa o kredibilidad ang ebidensya.
Rights consideration. Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say you can say and will be used against. Ito yung yung sinasabi natin na once na matukoy natin kung sino yung suspect and mahuli natin siya, babasahan na natin siya ng tinatawag natin na Miranda rights. At ito nga yung ginagamit natin. Tsaka yung anti-torture warning, you have the right to demand physical examination by independent and competent doctor of your choice. If you cannot afford the services of a doctor, the state shall provide one for you. Ito daw yung bago dalhin yung parang kaligtasan din to ng suspect para maiwasan yung tinatawag na anti-torture warning para malaman kung sinaktan ba siya or kung ano man nangyari sa kanya. Thank you.